Hello everyone, welcome to Children Pay Children. I am Johannes. I've been working as an ESL teacher for young learners overseas for the past 10 plus years. So the question I want to talk to you about is, when should a child be introduced to writing? Okay, so first of all, I know that schools would usually introduce writing to children sometime between 1st through 3rd grade, depending on the school and location, all that, which is actually, there's some sense to that, since studies have shown that children's hands aren't usually developed for writing until they're 7 to 8 years old. So they're basically saying there are bones and tendons in children's hands that aren't developed until they're 7 to 8 years old, which limits their coordination and applicable force. So there are, a ton of studies on it, and I've attached a sample article in the video description in case you want to read up on it. And then there are obviously parents who are really on top of their children's education. So they would hire private teachers to teach their child to draw and write at a very young age. As early as 2-3 years old even. And I've seen 4 to 5 year old kids being able to write complete 50 to 100 word essays. That's pretty remarkable in my opinion. But from what I've witnessed, however, a lot of these kids who have learned to write at a young age often develop issues. Like I've mentioned before, due to the fact their hands aren't fully developed yet, they would often need to lean their bodies forward in order to apply additional force when they write. So, which could lead to poor posture and nearsightedness or both. But strictly from academic point of view, introducing writing to a child at an early age could definitely give him a huge advantage in school, right? Just imagine your child writing essays while the rest of the class have just begun to learn the ABCs, right? The advantage could be astronomical. I personally value health over academic performance and would do everything I can to prevent my child from developing nearsightedness at a young age. But since every child is different and the shortcomings aren't actually guaranteed, so not every child will develop nearsightedness and poor posture. So who am I to get in the way of parents who are looking to give their children a head start in life? I just can't do that, right? So my short answer to the question, when should a child be introduced to writing, is whenever the parents feel their child is ready. But sorry for giving such an ambiguous answer, but the fact is no one actually knows the precise time a given child is physically ready to write on a piece of paper. Even though we might not know when a child's hand will be fully developed for writing, but we do know that his brain is ready to get creative. So over the years, I have developed a method to introduce children to creative writing before they would even learn how to write. So stay tuned for our upcoming video called How to Teach Creative Writing to Young Children. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Hi there. Thank you for watching our video. We're a non-profit corporation called Children Pay Children. Our mission is to help create and publish picture books written by young authors from all over the world. All the money generated from these books will then be donated in the forms of school supplies and educational goods to underprivileged children both in the US and around the world. If you enjoyed our content, please share and subscribe to our channel, or visit us at www.childrenpaychildren.com to learn more. Thank you, and goodbye.